is a step closer to becoming a reality. Congress party sources are hinting that they could get on board. A meeting is scheduled on Monday to iron out the differences. Meanwhile, sources tell CNBC-TV18 that a 20% GST rate could be politically acceptable. Now, the Arvind Subramaniam panel had proposed, remember, a GST rate of 18%. Sapna Das is here with exclusive details on that. Sapna.
Well, this is something that CNBC-TV18 has picked up, speaking to a number of sources across the board at various quarters. And what we hear is that possibly a politically acceptable GST rate could be 20%. If that would be the case, then basically around 50 to 60 odd thousand crores could be the compensation that the centre might have to give to state governments. We do know that, a 5-year compensation is now guaranteed to the states in the amended constitutional bill for GST. Well, at the same time, if the rate is kept slightly higher at 22% levels, the compensation will obviously come down, and this could be in the range of somewhere around 30 odd thousand crores. We also understand that an 18% GST rate may actually make the compensation paid by central to the state governments extremely steep. Having said that, this is all in the realm of talk and discussion as of now. In fact, there is no finality in terms of the discussions on at the GST rate. Also, we do know that the decision finally will be taken by GST Council once the Constitutional Amendment Bill has been cleared both by the Central Parliament and state legislatures. Apart from that, there is also no finality yet on the exemptions and the threshold of GST, which again will play an important role in deciding the GST rate. But having said that, there are certain estimates which are being worked out in various quarters to reach a kind of an acceptable number, as far as the GST rate is concerned.
All right, so 20% GST rate could be an acceptable number to all. Thanks, Sapna, for that. Next, speaking exclusively to CNBC-TV18, Shereen, Bhan, the Power and Coal Minister Piyush Goyal has said that the government is very optimistic about GST. He also added that the landmark tax legislation is likely to be rolled out starting April next year.
I would believe this is the opportune time that Parliament legislates and finalizes. After this, there will be a long haul. We have to get back to the states. The states have to approve consequent changes in their laws, the rollout plan. It's a long haul. And I think if we miss the bus in this monsoon session, then the winter session will mean possibly we may not be able to do it by April, considering that all the state assemblies would be convening only in February after that. So I think this is the right time. We could then look at the states making consequential changes and maybe a rollout by April. We are very optimistic.